Ash and JD, they're the host, talking real, they're not like most. Podcasting fun with a side of wit, get ready, cause you won't wanna quit. They bring the laughs, they bring the noise, sharing stories of their crazy joys. From deep discussions to silly tales, the Real Talking podcast never fails. Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's witty and oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Real Talking Podcast with your hosts Ash and JD. Nah, well, I just don't know why it hasn't all ended yet. Can't Putin just drop this bomb and just end it all? Because everything that I just keep seeing, it's just more shit after shit after shit. And we're not a political podcast, but two-tier Kia is still being a knob. We're all just going to end up completely broken, just living off scraps in the next couple of weeks by the seams of it.
Yeah, everything's going up again in October, apparently.
Well, I had to chat with this customer earlier. I'll say something about him in a minute. Not him, but the job. So over the last couple of weeks, I've noticed the fuel come down again, which that's a big difference. So from me, next to me, it's 142 a litre. And then as I come into Birmingham this morning, it's still around 150 a litre. And it's like, it's 15 minutes difference.
Yeah.
Like, why is there such a difference on the price? But yeah, apparently that's going to go up by like another 5p again. So you've just lowered it. Why are you putting it up again? There's no need, especially when like Shell earned like 22 billion in the last quarter or something. It's just fucking stupid.
It's just fucking.
Yeah. And then God knows what's going to happen when this, because they want to change the road tax to pay per mile.
I don't know how that will work.
Well, so it's not actually pay per mile. It's going to run off your postcode. So if you live in a city, it'll be around £400 a year. But if you live out in the sticks or countryside, it'll be £600 a year. I know. Now, if it was per mile, I'd be laughing because my van's still fucking on 248,600 a
They'd
month.
be owing you money every year.
Yeah, because I keep my little tally on the side of the door, like fucking. So basically, every 2,500, the clock resets itself, and there's 10 of them now, so I've done an extra 25,000. So yeah, I'd be laughing if it was that because it literally, I'd be getting charged nothing. If you just had to send a picture or something, or on your MOT, it would go off of that.
But this pay by more thing, I've never really understood it. Like, I didn't understand how it would work because obviously you could have someone that has like in that concept Rob just spoke about, you could have someone that have like a big Land Rover paying the same taxes. 1 litre EcoBoost, I suppose.
Yeah. And the fact that it's going to get rolled out for electric car owners as well.
Fucking all that bullshit about getting electric by 2030,
and like,
no benefit.
Yeah, because at the moment, if you've got an electric vehicle, you don't have to pay road tax.
Yeah.
And so now they're going to have to pay that. It's just fucking, everyone's going to be on push bikes.
I wish there was something in place that when a politician says something they're going to do, and when it terms, so like, I remember this Keir Starmer said he wouldn't put up, the energy bills, and now he has. He should then get like a point deduction, and if you get so many points deduction, you're just not a prime minister anymore. If you've lied your way into a job, because that's technically what he's done. Because if you go for a job and you lie on your CV and then they find out, you just get sacked. So like everything he said, he's done the opposite. Just gave everyone money abroad, and then I know I spoke about this before. I would fucking love just for 2-3 years, just not to send money abroad.
Yeah,
just keep it in house. Deal with the roads. That way, road tax won't go up to fucking shit prices, and just fucking don't worry about everyone else for a change.
Well, I still don't know what we pay road tax for.
Oh mate,
because the potholes are fucking worse. They're everywhere. Not even just potholes, cracks in the roads. So what's going on? The roadworks that happens isn't beneficial to the everyday driver.
Yeah.
And again, it takes fucking too long just to fucking dig a hole and fucking fill it back in. And like council tax with that going up, I'm gonna start asking for an invoice. Like, what's my council tax being used for?
Yeah, the
I want
breakdown
a
for it.
fucking
Yeah.
itemized invoice to clarify like what I'm paying you.
I'm sure I got one of them
So
from
have you?
from Solihull. I'm sure like 5% went to the police force. And I had a pure breakdown of what
See,
percentage.
if I had that, I'd be like, yeah, sound then.
I'm
At least
sure
I
I
know
had
what
that.
my
Yeah.
fucking council tax is going to. But like, so garden waste, not that I've got grass in my garden, but I've got the hedges and that.
Yeah.
So I have to, like, if I wanted to, I'd have to pay £40 extra a year for the garden waste bin.
Oh, the green bin. Oh, okay.
Well, for me,
Yeah,
it's a
it's,
brown lid
right,
bin.
right.
But yeah, I'd have to pay an extra £40, and that's this year. So next year it's probably going to be fucking £50 or
Yeah.
something.
I,
So I've just been putting it in the normal general waste bin.
yeah.
Fucking
You
give it
gotta,
to people.
you gotta do this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I really think. I mean, you just get taxed and everything here, and like it's not.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for. Fucking hell, we've seen like right barnyard man here, but I do feel sorry for like the older kids now. You know that are gonna, you know, 15 or whatever now. Then when they're 30, trying to buy a house, getting taxed the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, do you remember how life used to be though, mate? Wake
Just-
up.
You mean when we was in school,
Oh,
kind of like?
just when
It was
life was
great.
easy, mate.
Yeah.
Wake up, cereal. Try to get the tie out of cereal boxes.
Yeah.
Is that even a thing anymore?
I can't say I've seen toys in any cereal boxes. I know some of the cheaper brands of cereals will still have a word search and that on the back of them.
Right. I remember because my mum used to buy the shit cereal, you know, like fucking buying Cocoa Pops, like chocolate.
Yeah,
Pop,
chocolate balls.
chocolate popsicles or whatever. Yeah. So when we had Cocoa Pops and you had like a prize in there, fuck me, I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
And like,
Because you'd have to fucking
shake
open it
it,
upside down and that to try and get it from the
yeah.
bottom.
Mum be like, don't get it out. If you get it, you just get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and you
fuck
get
my
it, it's just shit
siblings.
toy. You never use it.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, even the last time I saw the McDonald's toys, they were nowhere near as good as what they used to be. And Kinder Surprise as well. They used to be Batman toys.
yeah, they used, yeah.
Fucking nothing now.
No, they're banned in America. It's
I
mad.
think we spoke about this
You
before.
can shoot a gun in America, 18, but you can't have a Kinder Bueno. It's fucking a bit mad actually when you think about that.
Yeah. Randomly off subjects, but you've just said Kinder Buenos. I had a homemade Biscoff cheesecake the other day.
Nice.
Fucking tidy, man.
Yeah.
I had the Missy's piece as well the next
Yeah, you
day.
gotta.
Yeah. Well, she went off to work, ain't it? So fucking, I'm not gonna let it go to waste in the
free
fridge.
game then, ain't it? There.
Well, yeah. Back to what I was gonna say about the customer earlier. So I've ripped out this kitchen this morning. Like it's not been used for ages, and it's just an old kitchen. It's fucking filthy and that. But he has lived in the house for like 20 years or something. So as usual, people put stuff on the top of the wall units, and so on the one side there was like fucking old mortgage papers and that, and I've took them down, put them in fucking on the table for him and that. And on the other one, general fucking shit, a couple of keys. I was like, oh, what's this? A DVD. So it was a fucking porno DVD.
Fucking
I had to take a picture of it. Fucking
a good porn DVD.
Teen Idol. For anyone that wants.
Oh, it's a great cover, by the way.
Yeah, for anyone that.
Yeah.
I should have took a picture of the back. That was where the good pictures were.
See, I mean, can you imagine like having to face someone to buy a porn DVD in the eye and go, this one, where everyone knows you kink then. So obviously you had a kink for teens. Like,
well, I mean, it was that easy to just go to the pub back in the day, and someone would just
the Chinese lady,
with the DVDs and that. You'd just get some little blue movies back then as well, wouldn't you? But yeah, I says to him, I got your old fucking porno from off the top of the ball unit. He's like, what? He's picked it up. So, oh fucking hell!
I was looking for it.
I forgot to put that up there. Obviously, it's been up there for
like 20 years.
And he's opened it. There's no disc in there, is there? And he says, "Fucking hell, you took it." I said, "Mate, yeah, it's in my toolbox, ready for later." Fucking hell! I mean, apart from the PlayStation, I ain't got no DVD player anywhere.
Do you remember as a kid finding a porno mag over the park?
Yeah,
fucking hell.
Like, obviously, we used to have the pleasures of Page 3,
Nuts and Zoo
magazine.
Like,
They were quality. They were. I used to buy them fucking just obviously for a bit of a tit on showing them anyway, like, but the articles were fucking funny as fuck. And good sports news as well in some of them. Some good interviews from likes of Joe Cole and stuff. But yeah, fucking, none of them good classics these days. They're all a bit fucking. Well, not that I go around buying magazines, but as we spoke about recent enough, the Euro stickers album and that, none of them are the same as they used to be. I dread to see what the old Dear Deirdre is like these days. I wonder if it is still in the papers as well. I'm gonna have to buy one over the weekend now just to see if Deirdre's still knocking about.
So I used to think those was like the Dear Deirdre's. Like I've always thought that was fake because there's no way you'd write that story and send it, even though he didn't have a name. He might just have like Mark from Bolton. But like, there's no way you'd write and look and wait for a response in the paper. I just couldn't see it.
But it's a bit like someone sending an email into a podcast.
No, but like, I suppose so. But like,
please do keep sending in your emails and you WhatsApps to the Real Talking Hotline 07470 488096. Links always in the description.
Yeah, I remember the one agony aunt thing, and I don't know why I remember it. I think it was so out there that I was like, that can't be true. So it was a geezer that started going out with a girl. She had 2
Classic
kids.
love story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to love going to a nudie beach as a family, which I always thought was weird.
Yeah,
so
you can't take your kids to a nudie beach.
But the youngest son, well, her oldest son, because I had a son and girl, which I thought was weird that you're going with this,
Yeah.
So when they all used to go to the nudist beach naked, the young lad had a bigger cock than him. And they all used, so like, and he was like, no way. And why is thinking about it? Why is that getting printed in the paper, mate? What do you think about it?
That couldn't have been a Dear Deirdre.
That was a Dear Deirdre, mate. In the Sun.
That sounds like a fucking Daily
Star.
The
Daily Sport ones.
Daily Sport, yeah. Yeah.
I remember it fully. I remember it fully because I remember thinking like, she's in the fucking paper.
I wonder how they met as well, though, because it's like being a nudist is like I suppose an old-fashioned kink in a sense, but it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice, and so for who was already into it,
yeah. Well, apparently she was already into it in the thing. Would you ever go to a nudist beach?
No.
See, I would, because I get tan lines really bad, especially when we go abroad.
Well, I was going to say it's mainly because I don't like being out in the sun too much, and sun cream's not cheap these days, so I would literally be using like a whole bottle to cover my body just to be out there for like an hour. And yeah, I mean, I've still got the fragile mind of a young teenage boy that you see a pair of titties, you're going to start fucking a bit tweaky. So, I wouldn't want to be fucking walking around and trying to compose myself.
That's, yeah. But also, mate, the other thing, because I think I would easily do that, but I can't piss in a urinal.
Yeah.
Which is a bit
you
weird.
Are weird, yeah.
But you don't want to, saying that, you can't be on the nudist beach getting a boner, can you?
No.
You'd have to lie on your stomach, mate.
Yeah.
Like Kevin and Perry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so here's a question for you then. Would you piss in the ocean?
No.
It's already sorted.
I've never. No. Honestly, I've only ever pissed in a toilet or on a bush. Never, ever in a body of water or around water. I can't.
You used to crack me up when like going swimming as a kid, and you'd know that other people had just been pissing, especially like someone you was with, and you know that like they've just said, "Yeah, I've just had a piss" or whatever. It's like, we're all in it. Like, what are you doing?
I always love when someone used to get called out for having skids in their pants.
This is mad. This is because it was in my head the other day. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Because fucking, I got home, just got in from walking the dog, and just before having a shower, I've gone for a quick fucking shit, and I'm halfway through, and I've heard my doorbell ring. And I'm sitting on the toilet naked because I'm about to get into the shower after having a poop.
There's nothing better than a nice naked poop, is there?
Well, it's just fucking old natural, anyway. But yeah, so I've had to have a quick fucking two wipe to make sure it's not fucking gushing all across my arse and that. And so quickly threw my t-shirt and shorts back on. Run downstairs, no one there. And I'm looking because I'm thinking, is it one of these fucking well, Jehovah's Witnesses or fucking, an internet nonce or something? So I was pissed off, love. But yeah, I've gone back upstairs anyway to finish what I was doing. And it reminded me, this is part of the reason why I'm like always making sure I've wiped my ass properly. So like back with the first girlfriend that I had, she who shan't be named, but like messing around and you fucking, I don't even know why, but I just fucking flashed my ass, and she was like, "Oh, you got shit on your bum?" And I didn't. I think she was just like trying to wind me up, but I
Yeah.
was so paranoid, and
yeah.
I know I went to the toilet making sure like wiping and that like, and so that's always on my head, like always wipe. And like throughout the day, just have a little tactical wipe here and there, like because sometimes your farts can be a little bit wet, and you got to make sure you're fucking clean all the time.
I do.
And don't have white boxers.
Yeah. I mean, whoever wears white boxers or white briefs, if you're that kind of man, is a
Panties.
brave man.
Yeah.
Because if I'm wearing white, I don't think they're gonna be white, mate.
But
They're just sparkling white.
yeah, and you always know that it doesn't matter how much you shake after having a wee, there's still going to be the odd little fucking sprinkle coming out the end.
That's what I was gonna say more than the back. I know the
Yeah.
back I'm all good, but yeah,
Mm,
yeah, mate, fucking hell,
I know.
yeah.
But yeah, we're not a political or a poo talking podcast. We're a real talking podcast, and
that was some real talking, then, mate.
fucking honest,
Honest.
all the prep as well.
Yeah.
But we're going to go on to something now that some people won't think is real. Now, it does allude to a long time ago. One of the earlier episodes, we give some of our ghost story sharing experiences and that. And so I was quite happy when I had this email the other day. So the email's from Alan, and I'll just read it. There's no point fucking trying to stall for time. I don't want to drag it out. I've got a fucking hole on my sock, by the way, as well. Another pair of socks I'm going to have to chuck. But back to the story. So yeah, Alan says, "What's up, guys? I know you shared ghost stories and shit before, so thought I'd drop my input. I'm a firm non-believer, but a recent experience has changed my mind. My job is at a listed building. So for anyone that doesn't know, listed building, it's an old building, like historical meaning and fucking time and whatever. So essentially, you can't do anything. It's an old fucking building.
Yeah.
Built sometime in the 1880s. So yeah, that's fucking like 140 odd years old-ish. And so yeah, he's put for some reason the phone just wanted to have a bit of a fucking mare then. Anyway, co-workers had told me stories of an old woman called Violet who will make her presence known if people stay later than 6 p.m. The building has 3 floors. The third floor is full of trash. So essentially, it's just a fucking dumping ground for old storage stuff. Anyways, I was on the second floor doing a bit of paperwork when I hear a slam, like a door slamming. This is around 6:15, and I was finishing up. I wheel my chair back with my feet and look down the corridor. The bathroom door is opening and slamming over and over. I'm the only one in the building at this point. Made the hair stand on my neck and felt a wave of goosebumps shoot down my arms. I shout, "Stop!" and it slams shut one last time and then stops. After calming down, I pack up and leave. I refuse to go up there since. Whenever I need a piss, I just go to the Costa instead. Trying to find a reasonable explanation for it, but I don't know. All the windows are always closed, mostly because the wood is old and the single glazed. So I don't know what it could have been. Maybe a gravitational abnormality.
Well, it is a strange one because normally for a draft it would open, but it wouldn't close constantly the way it's described.
It depends on what kind of door it is.
But like
because if it's a normal handle that the latch will catch as it shuts, then yeah, if the wind blew it shut, it should stay shut.
Yeah.
But if it's one it's got no latch. You just push it and it opens. Then yeah, it physically needs to fucking open and close. But yeah, if because again, what you find is quite common with these old listed buildings, the old wooden windows, they're painted that much that you can't open them anyway. So yeah, if the windows are never open, most likely because of that reason, then there can't be a draft. Because even if the doors open, like the main door downstairs, there's no route for an airflow to go that way. So yeah, I think Violet is trying to get his attention on that one there. Then
It's a bit spooky. Imagine being on your own in a listed building, hearing all these ghost stories, and then you experience something like that.
Yeah, well, look, not just fucking when you hear a story in that. Like, I mean, I know a lot of the time it is your own mind just playing tricks on you. But even I had it the other night, Tuesday. So I'm on my own in bed, watching TV. The dog was upstairs on the bed with me as well, and I could have swore that I'd heard the front door open and close, and then look, because when the missus does get home late on a Wednesday, normally if I'm already in bed, there's the noise of like the keys rattling as she
Yeah.
puts them down on the table. And like, because I'm all confused, I'm thinking she's not meant to be back. Like, what's going on? It's fucking, I don't know. It was about 9 o'clock, because I live a life of roller, staying up until wild hours throughout the night and that. So I'd muted the TV because I had the TV on, just background noise. And I'm like, what's she doing home? And then I heard nothing, but it sounded just like, because again, it's not like it was a loud slam of the door because I'm on the opposite side of the house, but the actual noise of the keys, doing the little going onto the table,
Yeah.
I've heard that. And next door, the side of the wall that the bed is, there's no one living in there, so it couldn't have been next door. And then the other side, they're not in and out. It's an old couple, they're not in and out throughout the night time. So yeah, it was just weird, and I don't know, fuck's sake, and your mind starts playing away, then don't it? You're
Yeah.
thinking, fuck, who's there and whatever. Well, I mean, if someone broke in, I'd just fucking go down and just beat the shit out of them, innit? Fucking man.
But the difference though from yours and Alan's is obviously he had a visual. He's
Yeah,
seen
he's
like
seen the
that.
door slamming, yeah.
As where with your one, it's like, is your mind just playing tricks on you? Did you?
No, it's that. Like, I've definitely heard the noises, but
Mm.
I don't know. So the bathroom window's open, so the rattling of the keys could have been someone else walking down the street with the keys in their
Yeah.
hand. But the initial door shutting, again, whether it was, I think I've just debunked it. It was probably a fucking car over the road. He shut his car door and fucking it was the keys rattling in his hand that way. Then maybe. Yeah, it does sound like getting over the road. To be fair, he's fucking noise. He's one of these neighbours. Always, well, not that everyone has one of these neighbours, but one of these people always fucking around. He's definitely a hoarder. Like getting shit in and out the house and that. Like even fucking either yesterday or the day before, I've seen him come back from work. I'm in the kitchen doing my dinner, and so he's walked into the house. Then he's come out and he's getting more bags of just no doubt junk out of his
Yeah.
car. Not, what are you doing?
Just hoarding it in
Yeah,
his car.
I just don't get it. But his dog's a little fucking annoying rat as well. Little yampy bastards. No need
Shit
for it, man.
dogs.
But I never see anyone walking a dog, but I hear it all the time, always barking. I remember when I first moved in the house, I remember shouting out the window, "Shut the fuck up!" all day, just barking all day. Fucking yeah. I don't believe in animal violence or cruelty or anything, but some dogs just need a twat. Fucking hell. Yeah. But yeah, if anyone else has got any
Ghost stories.
anything spooky, it doesn't have to be ghost related. It can be alien related or anything else, just
A
on the
spooky
spectrum.
experience.
Especially we've got Halloween coming up soon enough.
Yeah.
Not only is there already Christmas decorations in shops,
I've seen.
there is Halloween stuff as
Yeah.
well. I mean, like, even earlier, while I was waiting for you to get your hair cut, I've had a mooch around B&M. I do need to get a new pillow because we got the new mattress the other week. I need a new pillow.
Right.
And like, I know I look like that weird cunt because I've walked in, I've gone straight to the pillows and I'm squeezing them all. I'm like, no, too soft. Memory foam, no, gay. Fucking too soft. And like even the firmest one that they had, still too soft. I'm like, God. So yeah, and then I'm like thinking to myself, I've got to walk out with something. So I've just gone and got some like Dettol wipes and some toilet tablet things. So yeah, that'll do.
No.
Fucking, but I don't even know why I led on to that.
For the spooky Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah, so I was in B&M. Whole aisle full of the Christmas stuff and that already.
Early this year, mate.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It's not even back to school, yeah.
No,
It's not even back.
and the fact that Halloween hasn't been yet,
Yeah,
because that's how it
Bonfire
should
night.
be.
Yeah.
Like, at least Halloween stuff, and then you can just swap it over.
But like this year, straight after Christmas, Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. They might as well just leave it all out all year, innit?
Well, I did because I remember it in the Asda. I remember seeing them. It was literally before New Year's. They were getting the pallets of the Easter eggs out ready and swapping the seasonal stuff over.
Who actually buys an Easter egg in January, though?
I didn't do it this year, but I remember last year when you seen the little ones like for £1.
But that was for yourself. I mean, like, as a gift.
Yeah, you don't want to buy them.
You just see them and like 2 Kit Kats and Easter egg. Well, how much that they're expensive?
Just
about to say, £7 any or something.
Those big bastards are fucking ridiculous, and it's still all cardboard.
Yeah.
So why? I don't need that. Like, if you're gonna fucking charge me £7, I want a bastard of chocolate.
It's like, I remember at Christmas we spoke about this. You used to get a calendar and you used to have up to Christmas Day and then up to New Year on the calendar. Do you remember them ones? You don't even, just 24 now.
I know.
Fuck me.
Just ripping us off all the time. Like, I know. In the Premier Inn that I was at last weekend for the wedding, there was a big, brand new posh vending machine, M&M branded, not the wrapper, the sweets, the little chocolate biscuit, not biscuits, sweet things, little chocolate balls. So yeah, it was branded as the M&Ms, and the prices didn't seem too bad for like a vending machine. Everything was basically £1.50. But I know if I would have got one of them bags of M&Ms or a Mars bar or something, it would have been the reduced size ones, and they're already reduced in size anyway. So it would have been a fucking half size pack of M&Ms for £1.50.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't get anything anyway. I took all the extra tea bags and that from off the little fucking counter though.
Yeah, get your money's worth.
Yeah, again, the missus, what are you doing that for? Paid for it. Yeah, but you know that they've got loads. I was like, exactly. This is why it doesn't matter that I'm taking my extra handful here, because they've got boxes and boxes full. So don't worry about it. Sometimes these bitches just be crazy, ain't it? So I've got to make sure I don't stand on the dog underneath my feet, as I just adjust myself.
I didn't even know he was there,
He's chilling. He's fucking just enjoying the cold floor on this hot day again, making the most of it. Now, that's our only ghost story that we've got. But we will get on to our correspondence now. And I've got to get him out of the way with, because we make his week. Old Jamesy boy. And
I think you make... if he did email, if one week he didn't email, you'd miss him, mate.
I mean, with comments like this, I don't think I'd fucking miss it, to be fair. So James says, I don't need to say how shite United played. Your salty tears will say it all. Now, I don't need to fucking moan about it or anything. United are just doing the same old United stuff, the way it has been for years and years now. So I ain't bothered. We're not going to talk about it. I am looking forward to Sunday, though. Not looking forward to, because I do think Liverpool will beat United, but...
Oh, was that this Sunday then?
After kick-off.
Right. So, yeah, you did... Some way, someone's getting an email then.
Oh, yeah, he knows it's coming if we beat him again. Oh, fuck it. I'll be straight on it. Like I did after the embarrassing Liverpool defeat to United on the FA Cup game. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to the game in general, because hopefully, the two bald Dutch managers have a little bit of a fucking, a battle on the pitch. It's what we're all waiting for, really.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, hopefully it's a good game. I'm expecting a loss, but I just want to see fucking
A good game.
of
Yeah.
football, especially since it's the first of what I've seen of the fixtures so far, the first proper Super Sunday.
Well, there's Chelsea, Man City.
But it was just Man City, though, weren't it?
Well, Man City. Well, Chelsea going to win the league. Just letting you know, I've said it.
Well, they did have a good result last Sunday.
Honestly, I'm not going to go too much about it, but just just that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying Chelsea played Man City. That was the first Super Sunday.
And so, yeah, the first proper Super Sunday this weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Look there.
Now, on to one of our features, but still along the same lines. We've got Lee with his message. What's with the AI button for the cup draws? We know it's just some French prick giving the teams, really. So I didn't know it was some AI thing at first. Because have you seen any of the Champions League draw and that?
I've seen. Yes, no, I know what he's on about in terms of because it's not groups of 4 anymore. It's you play everyone 4 games at home, 4 games away, but you don't play the same team twice now. If I'm not mistaken.
So it's not a normal group system to how we know it.
Yeah, so this is obviously because the Super League, they're trying to get better games earlier on.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was from. But yeah, no, I agree with what he's saying. Look, because it was AI generated, apparently.
Allegedly, yeah.
Which, yeah, it is questionable, anyway, but
it's just a new way for them to rig it instead of heating up the balls with the different numbers. They're just doing it with fucking some other chap sitting there to fling it up on the computer screen instead.
I had nothing wrong with the old system in terms of 4 teams, you play each other twice, you qualify top 2. I would have just not had third position to finish in. I wouldn't just had third position to go into Europa League. I would just when you're out, you're out.
Yeah.
There's no lifeline. And also, I would get rid of the pots. So what pot 1, pot 2. So you could potentially have a Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, PSG and Liverpool in one
so
group.
when they say group of death, an actual
group of death, literally. And then, I would get rid of the pot groupings in terms of like pot 1, you've got like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Inter Milan, I think, are in it. Anyway, but you know what I mean. I would just free ball it.
Yeah, so it's all
everyone. Literally,
it's a level playing field.
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah,
because I've not properly looked into it, but I'm sure that it's like it's still like a table, but the top 16 automatically go through, and then the next.
There's more teams now, isn't there? There's 36 now, isn't there?
Yeah, I think it's from like 17 to 24 have to do like another knockout game or something then as well. So when it goes to like the normal like knockout stage, they've got that with the first 16, and then like the next 8 teams below them, they have to do an additional knockout game. I think that's how it is.
Yeah, it'd be confusing at first.
I think once we see the game start properly playing, because I've not seen anyone actually sit there and explain it out.
I mean, the players love that, an extra appearance fee, you'd think. Or do you reckon the Helix have to play another game? Why another 2 games at least?
Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter to the players because most of them don't really have appearance fees. It's just a set wage, isn't it?
You never know. Score bonus. An extra 5 grand.
Yeah, when it comes to goal bonuses and stuff, yeah.
Clean sheet bonus. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice watch from me. Wee.
Yeah, but I mean, most of them, they're already getting fucking enough money. And I don't know, with the way that United are, they'll often be fucking injured already anyway, so it don't matter. I know the Europa League draw happened earlier.
Is that the same format as the Champions League?
I'm sure it is, but I've not properly looked at it.
Okay. Because you don't get knocked out. You don't go into the Europa League now, do you?
No.
So I'm glad they got rid of that. I always thought that was a shit idea.
But it's annoying because it's another lifeline.
Yeah.
And, like, you've lost that competition and you've got a chance to win another one.
Yeah.
No, just
to
leave
qualify
it.
for it again. Yeah.
Just leave it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've not looked at the fixtures properly yet, so I don't know the full team selection. I think there was Rangers and is it Fenerbahce that Mourinho?
Fenerbahce, innit?
Yeah, I think they play against them too, United, but I don't know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
later on, when I'm actually back home and sitting there with a nice cold beverage of the alcoholic persuasion, then I'll have a little look through and see what the sketches with those. But otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks
Uh,
for your
I,
message.
I do get what you're saying, Lee. It's doesn't matter whether it's hot balls or fucking
Yeah.
popping up on a screen. It's all fucking fixed. But they're gonna keep doing it anyway because they want to generate the most money possible. That's why they wanted the Super League and stuff, so they could do that and continue getting more money. The Super League was a fucking stupid idea, though. Hopefully, this Champions League format does work out all right. We will see. Now, we'll go on to Noah's message. When you download a game on the Xbox or whatever, and when you go to play it, there's another update. Why isn't it included in the fucking download?
That is a great question, actually.
Mm.
Mate, that is a great question. Why isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, not often I'll download a game because I still prefer to buy the actual physical copy.
I'm the same with that. But, and I always think that like the digital platform always costs a bit more as well.
Well, yeah, because
Like
a lot of the
after
time you can
like the
buy it from a
PlayStation
shop,
store,
and
yeah.
like, it will be cheaper.
But why
But
is
you'll
that?
still get it where you'll put the brand new disc in or
And you've got
whatever,
it,
and there's an update because however your console is at the moment needs the update to be able to play the game. So yeah, but definitely, yeah, if you're downloading the game,
it should
the
just do it
update
with it.
should be
Yeah,
with it. Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I mean, if I was gaming, I remember my internet used to be that bad when I moved back into my mum's because I was in the garage. That it was quicker for me to get my Xbox, unplug it, take it around to one of our mates, and let him do it. And 5 minutes to be done. Otherwise, it took like an hour at mine.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking hell, the struggles. But yeah, no, that's it. That is frustrating, and it would bother me if I was installing games and every time after doing updates. So yeah, Noah, feel you on that one.
Yeah,
that is fucking annoying, actually.
On a
just in life, and it's just like, why make me wait longer?
Yeah, I've already waited. Don't make me wait again.
Just fucking
that's almost on par with when you don't get all your items on you when you order a takeaway and that, then you got to wait for them to be delivered. We did have that on one of them a while ago, but yeah,
mate, it happened to us last night. Ordered a McDonald's. Obviously, I didn't have
diet's going well then.
Yeah, really well. I eat what I want now. Now we obviously had one of the lads move house, so I got back like takeaway.
Yeah, too late to cook.
So yeah. McDonald's. I don't know if this is what everyone does, but it's what I think most people do. You have a meal and a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
it's normal.
Or depending on what mood you're in, chicken mayo sometimes.
Yes. So
a couple of chicken nuggets,
Big Mac meal and a mayo chicken. Literally.
I like to do that if I'm getting a beef burger of sorts, so either a Big Mac or a quarter pounder. I'll get the chicken mayo,
and then if you was having like a
chicken burger, get the cheeseburger.
Right, I do exactly the same. Or
Respect.
sometimes if I have a beef burger, get the chicken nuggies.
Yeah,
right.
All the proteins.
So comes no mayo chickens. I was like, "Fuck me! How'd you forget both?"
Was it on the receipt?
Yeah,
as well,
on the receipt to the fuck, and then they send them like you contact Uber to send you money back. But still not the point. You just fucking I want it done.
Yeah.
And now like I had it. And I don't feel full because I know I should have had like a fucking mayo chicken.
Burger.
Yeah. Just life. Fuck me.
I should have played that for you, shouldn't I? McDonald's.
Yeah. When you order food and you don't get your full
order.
Full order day. Literally. And I tell you what, yeah. I said to Kat, I feel like McDonald's or they do it on purpose because they know you're not going to complain and Uber pays them the money.
Yeah, especially when it's like through Uber and that, because it's easier for them to get away with
and
it.
Uber just pay the money back. It doesn't. So I can't. Last time I ordered a McDonald's from Uber and it's all been there. As I said, one time we ordered one and he didn't have the beef on the pallet.
Fucking
So it was literally just. I know it's
Just yeah.
literally with a bit of salad. There was nothing on there.
It's just no need, is there?
Fucking hell, yeah.
See, like, I ring up the restaurant, though, I do.
Oh yeah, but I say come down and collect it, and it's just
Nah, I've made them fucking drop it off.
Oh mate, I rang up the first time it happened. I was fucking screwing. I called them up. I was like, "Come down, we're doing." I was like, "By the time I've come down, my food's gonna be cold."
Mm.
Or just come down, we'll redo your whole thing. So I had to go down, and they gave me the full, done a full one of everything.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just not the point. If I wanted to go down and get it, I'd fucking just drive down and get it in the first place.
Yeah, I did it the once. It was only something trivial, like, fucking, I don't know, a portion of fucking chicken
Yeah.
nuggets or something. I think it was from a burger place or something, but I didn't want to go through the app because I don't want the fucking messing around with that. So I've got the number, I rang them up, was like, yeah, I've just had fucking, like, whoever I'd ordered through, and I'm missing stuff. And they're like, can you just like save it as a note, and then like we'll give you extra next time you order. I was like, well, this is the first time I'm ordering from you. I don't know if I'm going to order from you again, and it's not looking likely at the moment. So they were like, all right, well, can you come and just pick up what it is? I was like, no, I've had a couple of drinks. I'm not driving, and I want the stuff that I've ordered.
For, yeah.
And so, like, to be fair, the woman, she must have just thought, I can't be asked for this shit. She was like, all right, I'll get the driver to come back, and I'll throw in something extra for you. I was like, all right, you don't need to. I just want what I've asked for originally. And I remember it as well because the extra, it was 2 like chocolate fudge cake things.
Oh, nice.
Like fucking happy days.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Did you go back?
I can't remember where it was from, so I probably have. I probably haven't. I know I left a review after that though.
So
like, saying missed item but rectified it, happy days, whatever. And that's what you need. Just sort it out, any. Stop being lazy fuckers as well. Make sure, read the receipt, put it in, fucking do your job. Shitheads. Wasn't even about that, but that's my bad, that is. And then we do have another one from Laura. Why do people turn the TV on and just leave the room, turn it off? I don't see what the problem is with this, to be fair.
No, I'm different. I have the TV off if no one's watching it, and if someone talks to me while the TV's on, I have to pause it.
I have to pause it as well.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to watch something and the missus like talking, pause it.
Pause. Just have a 10, 15-minute conversation.
I don't want to be talking that long, but I know what you're saying, yeah. But no, it's annoying. Like, I've put this on because I want to watch it. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need a full conversation. And like, when they're asking questions about it, like, I'm watching the same as you.
I've watched exactly what you've watched.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. It's the first time we're watching it together. I don't know. I've got no fucking. I haven't rang up to the director and fucking asked questions. Let's just watch and see.
Yeah. Let's find out together.
Yeah, just zip it. But otherwise, I'll leave the TV on all day for the dog.
Yeah, but would you put it on for the sake of putting it on, then just walk out the room?
No, because it's always on.
Right.
Like, so, yeah, literally, it's always on. So even if when I get back, if I'm not watching the TV, it just stays on because it's just, the dog will watch TV sometimes, and he likes a bit of fucking Homes Under the Hammer and stuff.
Right. Likes a bit on Dion Dublin. Is that the one he's on, isn't he?
I don't know, to be honest. I know he's on one like that.
Right.
Again, I don't even know if he likes it. It's just the first one that comes.
He has to watch it though. He can't turn. He hasn't got pose.
To be fair, I do tend to leave like CBeebies on for him or something.
Right.
Just because it's like cartoons, like Bluey's on and stuff. And dogs love it.
Yeah.
Apparently. Otherwise, yeah, it's always on.
No, I actually get where she's coming though with this because I have the TV on if no one's in there. I just have to turn it off.
Yeah, if no one's in there, like, fair enough. Like, now no one's in there. Even the dog's not in there. But you used to put Pokemon on for the dog as well, though.
Yeah. So look, when we used to go out, used to put like just something on for him, and obviously ours TVs, which I'm sure most of them do now. After a bit, they just
you can change that setting.
Yeah. I like just to fucking do. It turn itself off after a few episodes if you're not watching it. So
yeah, but I ain't bothered if I'm doing something on the laptop or on my phone or whatever, I'll mute it so I'm not getting fucking distracted. Yeah, it's just always on. I'll just never turn it on. But yeah, if there's no reason for it to stay on, if you just turn it on, and no one else is in the room to fucking benefit from it being on, then yeah, it's annoying. But to be fair, just turn it off yourself. So if you're in that room, Laura, when someone's just come in, switch the TV on, they've fucked off into the kitchen or something, if you don't want it on, just turn it off. So I don't see why that's quite an issue, to be honest. I don't mean to slag off all the lovely correspondents that do message into us. It should only just be James, but just turn it off. If you're not happy, just turn it off. Like, are you even like paying attention anyway? Are you like sitting there scrolling through shit talk or anything? Like, I don't see why it's annoying. But yeah, unfortunately,
yeah.
Laura, that has done your reading, and yeah, fair play to you. Now, before moving on to Ashley's new favourite part of the podcast, we might end up missing 2 weeks of episodes because next week I'm working in Germany, so I need to. Well, I will do a couple of shows over there, not on anyone's chest, unless I get paid for it. But I'm working next week in Germany, so unless we do find time to do it during the week, there will be an episode missing next week, and then the following week I'm on my hollybobs for the weekend as well.
Yeah.
So again, unless we find time during the week, which that'll be a struggle because I'll come back on the Tuesday and then graft and shit. And then away on the Friday.
I think it's essentially going to be 2, might be 1. No, yeah, it's definitely. But at some point, there's going to be a week missed. I think that second week, it's probably not looking likely, but we can try to get one out next week as such.
Yeah, the only problem with not next week and the week after, because it's your haircut week again.
Well, I'm not at work that week.
What, on the
second week? So I'm. So
I've got to get the calendar up now because I'm forgetting fucking dates there. So
I'm
Friday the 13th. Spooky for some. Is that when you're away? Well, not at work. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So it's week commencing the 16th, Monday. I've got off.
So what about the Friday though?
Yeah,
the Friday before.
The Friday before,
because the 6th I'm going to Germany. This is probably a full conversation we should have had off air. So next Friday is the 6th. That's when I'm flying off in the morning to Germany for work. Raft. And then the following Friday, which is the 13th.
Oh, the 13th. Yeah, I'm good. Well, obviously.
Yeah. Well, look, because if you're going for your haircut at your normal time, if it wasn't haircut week, I could have come here for as soon as you finish work, and then we could have recorded. Because where I'm going, it's only like an hour and a half away.
Right. Okay. Right,
yeah.
Well,
these kind of plans we'll do off air.
Yeah, but potentially we're just letting everyone know that potentially we could go 2 weeks or such without an episode going out. So don't be worried. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a little break, if such. And to be fair, mate, I was thinking about this when you said it earlier. I mean, considering how long we've been doing this podcast now, 18 months?
Roughly, yeah.
We've only missed about 5 or 6 weeks. Episodes, if you used to do them weekly, if you really think about it.
Has it though? Because there was one episode early days where the audio just fucking didn't work and I couldn't save it.
So without an audio or something out of hand, even when obviously I had Kobe, you done the ones on your own.
Yeah.
And then the Christmas, I remember doing the Christmas. We used to do the backup ones, remember?
Yeah.
So really every week, I'd say maybe besides 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, what episode number are we on?
Late 70s now.
Late 70s.
I think last week's. I think this one's 76. I think.
So that goes to show. I mean, obviously. So yeah, we've probably only missed about 5 weeks.
But it has been rather consistent for the Brummy Anton deck. we've done all right.
No one says that, man. No one says that. But yeah, so just for the listeners, yeah, so potentially 2 weeks off. So don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
If we can't find time to do another episode for next week or the week after, I'll try and get a little driving with JD bashed out or something.
Yeah. Let me just double check the week I've got off because in my head I had not next week, the week. Yeah, in my head I've been talking to myself. I've only got a week left, like Monday a week, then I've got a week off work.
So if you've got the week of the 9th to the 13th off, then it's sound. I can come round in the morning and we can get it smashed out.
I'll have to double check with Carla because I can't remember what week I've booked off. She remembers. But I'm pretty sure it might be the week commencing the 16th. Sorry. So yeah, we'll leave it for that, but we will just let everyone know that potentially a few weeks
after you have finished listening to this, just keep an eye out. Because we'll either be there or we won't. But we'll be back at some point.
Yeah, but please keep sending all your correspondence and everything.
Yeah, definitely don't let it dry off. We expect to come back with even more. We want a whole episode. I know they'll all be dying to find out what I got up to in Frankfurt and away on holiday. They all want to know every little detail of our lives. Have I seen anyone else that I know that lives by me or something? Bumped into any random celebrities in Germany or something. Which I will. I'll give those stories, but we do still want to have a full chocker, correspondence list to run through, or just fucking go away with as we always do on the tangents. But back to it anyway. Back to the confessions. Now we've got 2 this week.
We have got 2, mate.
And the first one, which Ashley's going to read them out.
Yeah,
Father Ashley's going to read out. Now, debatably for me, you can all be the judges for it at home, but this is more asking for advice.
Yeah,
but they've sent it in. I won't say any names. I know I didn't send you the names.
No,
anyway,
I was going to say, make sure you don't send me the names.
I do
mate.
remember Jeff sending this one. But
my
to
name's
me,
Jeff.
have you seen that? So obviously, Channing Tatum doing Gambit in Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's the bit where he's like, "My name is
yeah."
There's someone that's done it, and as he turns around, my name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Fucking quality. I love TikTok shit like that. So yeah, it's more like advice for me, but
the tunes on, kids.
They've put it as a confession. So, Father Ash, away you go.
Welcome. So this confession goes. My friend got upset because I didn't want to hook up with her due to her size. Am I wrong here? So I have this friend who I've known for a few years. We're not super close, but we enjoy hanging out now and then. Nothing too deep, just a way to pass the time and not feel alone. And I know she feels the same way. Recently, she asked if I wanted to hook up and I turned her down. When she asked why, I was upfront with her. The truth is, she's very overweight. Oh, yeah. Almost to the point of being obese. She's a great person.
Great personality.
She's a great person and I care about her, but I just don't feel that kind of physical attraction towards her. I tried to let her down gently, but she didn't take it well. She's been making these passive aggressive comments ever since. Like, if I say I don't have any plans, she'll respond with something like, "Well, you would if I wasn't too fat for you." Now she's pushing me to apologise, but I feel like I shouldn't have to apologise for being honest. Am I wrong for how I handled this? Right, my child. I'm going to pass you over to Father Jamie on this one because I'd love to hear his thoughts on this matter under the church.
Well, my child, I do feel that you have done the right thing in being honest and saying she's a fatty fat. To be fair though, she kind of took it on the chin in the first bit where she's says, "Well, you would have plans if I wasn't too fat." But it seems like now she's taken a bit of a wrong turn with asking you to apologise. Now, I don't think that you're in the wrong. You've done the right thing. You've been honest, and you didn't want to break the poor girl's fat heart, which is already under pressure with all those extra calories. So just stick to your guns. Don't feel peer pressured into giving her the D.
He's conscious. He's clean, mate.
It's definitely clean. If anything, you should give her some Hail Marys
She needs Hail Marys
and salads
and some holy water.
and less calories,
Yes.
more exercise. No, I'm not body shaming her, but if she wants you, she's got to slim up, and that's all it is. Make sure she knows that she's too fat.
Jeff knows his worth. He doesn't want to go for a fat girl, and he said it. He was being honest. She's pushing. He handled it well. Now she's saying, she still wants a bit though. Well, you would if I wasn't too fat for you. So it's still there for Jeff.
Yeah.
If he wanted it to, but Jeff, be strong.
And a bit of real advice right now as well.
Like, I'm trying not to crack him so bad. Go on, Jack. Go on.
Make sure you don't go out and get steaming together, because things happen when you get steaming drunk. I would say we've all been there, but Ashley hasn't. It's just me. So yeah, don't get blackout drunk because she'll take advantage.
No, Jay, are you talking through experience here?
Yeah,
father.
Yeah. Back in my unruly days, my unholy days of being a top shagger.
Before the church.
Before the missus.
Now,
number 2 in the queue, please.
Right.
You may enter the confession booth.
Right. I'm a 23. Yeah, right, we're ready to go. The second confession goes, I'm a 23-year-old guy who's by no means bad looking and unusually do pretty well. Oh, sorry, let me just say that again. Sorry.
Take it from the top.
Yeah, the dog. Right, sorry. I'm a 23-year-old guy who is by no means bad looking and usually does pretty well with girls around my age. But I've always had a strong attraction to older women. It's basically a fetish at this point. As a younger guy, though, it's been tough trying to connect with older women on dating apps or even in bars and clubs. The age gap always seems to be a deal breaker, and I haven't had much success. A couple of years ago, I decided to go for it and booked an older escort.
Experience.
To finally experience what I've been fantasizing about for so long. She was 50. And it was incredible. Since then, I've seen around a dozen different escorts, all 40 and older. It's a secret I've kept to myself, and it's probably something I'd take to the grave. But if I'm honest, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. Right, Jay, you need to go on this one.
Now, again, this is not a sin apart from unmarital sex.
And paying. Yeah, but carry on.
But I feel there's nothing to be ashamed of. Some people have their own preferences, and his is of the older lady's persuasion.
The mature.
More experience. And that's just what floats his boat and gets his cock hard. Now, unfortunately, he's not finding a good, deep connection between anyone his own age. So I'm sure when he is 40 and above, like the ladies he likes to pay for, then he'll be in his elements. But is it going to get worse is where my question is. When he's in his 40s, so in another 17 years' time, is he going to be into the even older ladies,
right,
who's 70 plus? This is something that he needs to have a sit down with himself and talk about. Is he going to be comfortable when he is in his 40s to sleep with ladies of his same age, unlike at the moment in his 20s.
Now, as a good-looking male, as he's not bad-looking, he says.
Allegedly.
So he's seen around a dozen different escorts, all for Leonardo. So
So that's 12 for anyone that doesn't know.
So, like, for my thing with
Or a
this,
baker's dozen, 13.
right?
Education.
So, my thing is though, if he was looking going out, he'd probably spend a lot more money going to bars, going on dates.
We've spoke about it before.
Yeah.
It's an
So-
expensive game, this dating life.
So, in terms of financial, I can see why he's doing it, and because he said here that it is a fetish at this point, so it's his kink. It's what he wants.
I don't see how it's a fetish, though, to be honest.
No, he must
I
just.
think it's just,
I
for
just
me, it'd be a preference.
I just think this geezer's Pornhub is just mature fucking cougar milf
Gilf.
granny. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
because fucking, you can be 36 and a
Yeah.
grandmother these days, can't
Right.
you? I mean, you
So-
could have been years ago as well, but, yeah. MILF is, there's fucking 19, 20-year-olds with kids in it, so, where do you draw the line at MILF and GILF is what my point is.
Also, like, how does this breakdown? Like, this is off topic here. Not so much, but I'm not speaking as yeah. So I'm not speaking as a father here, underneath the church. How does that process go about? Like, so so he said here, I decided to go for him, book an odd escort to finally experience what I've been fantasizing about. Obviously, there's all the apps for it. So obviously, when you meet them, like, what goes on? Like, do you have to break down what you can and can't do? I mean, what you
I
want?
don't know. I don't know if
it's
they've got a rule book or anything.
it's it's something of when he said, like, obviously, yeah, no. As I was reading it, I was just like,
We'll have to save that for a special episode.
book
Ash
book
and
what?
JD booking escorts.
Do you do this? So,
Yeah.
what do you reckon he should do as a father, Joe?
As I was saying, mainly just have a sit down and have a good think, hard look at yourself in the mirror, and is it something that you think you'll be able to get over in the long run? And yeah, I mean, if you're not bothered about having kids and stuff, there's no reason why you can't settle down with an older lady. I'm sure there's dating apps for that to find a more mature person.
I don't think they're real though, mate. 'Cause sometimes when you jump on porn channels, it's like meet older ladies in your area. Have you seen those ads? You ever seen those?
Seen them. Saw them about 3 hours ago, mate.
You said the email. No, but like, yeah. So no, I mean, thank you for your confession, though. I mean, I'd love to hear more though about this, just because it's just, as he said, he's a young guy as well, 23, blasting a 50-year-old.
Living the dream, ain't it?
Living the
His
dream,
dream.
Well, he's fetish as well.
Yeah. I don't think I'd went that old, but there was a couple older ladies back in the day. I mean, it was just easy back in fucking Flares, which was the original Pop World. It was always the older ladies. Do that, mate. I was going to say his name then. Fucking hell. Do that. Go to fucking Pop World. There's all the older ladies there.
I was going to say, look, I don't know if he's from UK or whatever, but if you are, I would definitely hit Pop World up and literally just chat to everyone in there is like over 35. But maybe it's
just make sure you look at the hand, the left hand, their left hand, because if there's a wedding ring, don't do it. Don't be that guy that goes for a married woman. But yeah, otherwise the older ladies used to like a bit of attention. I'm assuming they still do. So yeah, just go over, give the old fucking charm.
Look, we just said to go out to Pop World with your mates, few beers.
I don't think he's doing it with mates though, is he?
Just on the prowl on his own.
Yeah.
In Pop World, no hunting.
Gilf hunting as well.
Gilf.
Do we? Yeah, and you're not gonna. Well, I don't know what the prices are for the older escorts. To be fair,
and I would say I'd check, but I don't want to check, mate, because obviously, can you imagine like it's on your phone, and it's on. What are you looking at? You won't believe it, but it was an email.
Yeah.
Look, mate. It's research.
Well, you know, your missus listens to this anyway, innit? So she'll know.
You know what? She says she doesn't, but normally she's in the other room and listens to it anyway. But she's
Gets
in
it
here.
for free.
But
One time.
I think sometimes she does. She doesn't say that she'd listen to it, but I think she just listen to it.
Well, if you're listening now, thanks for listening.
Yeah, it's research.
Shout out to your nan as well, if she's still listening.
She did. She actually last time I heard, she was still listening.
Fair play.
So now
We always love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I nearly went to say his name again there. Let's see if we can do a little matchmaking there. See if she's got any friends for him. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know how old he likes to go.
Well, if I think if he's going for 40 above, it's not going to fucking bother him too much for.
Yeah,
I don't know how old Kay's nan is, to be honest. Late 50s, early 60s.
Now like 68.
Fair play.
Yeah. I bet he's getting him going now, isn't he?
Oh, he's hard.
Hard as fuck. No, look, everyone has kinks, mate. You know, and at least he's getting it out. Look, that's the thing. I feel like at least he's getting it out of his system.
Yeah.
But then, like, if he gets a girl at his old age and then goes, you know, and you have that question when you speak about people you've been with, blasted fucking prostitutes. That's going to be, so you'd have to keep that a bit quiet.
I don't know. Do women really ask that question these days?
Mate.
Because my missus never asked me that. And it's a good job because she'd be fucking disappointed. Nah, because I don't know the number, any. Like, I'm not saying it in a bragging way and that, but you know.
No, but I mean, like, I suppose, you know, if a conversation like this come about, will you have to lie then about him saying he's blasted prostitutes? You ain't gonna. I don't know if he would be. I don't know. He's gonna take it to his grave. So.
Nah, but like, unless she asks, "Have you ever been with a prostitute or an escort?"
He's technically not lying.
Yeah. Like if she asks of preferences or something, just say, "I'm glad you asked this. Here's my grandmother Red Riding Hood's grandmother costume. Can you put this on for me, please?" Or can you? Well, nah, because then like it is going into more of a fetish. The way I'd say, if like you know, like pretending that you're like a mum or whatever, fucking. Yeah, I don't know. It's that I think it's just a preference, just liking older women.
Yeah, I feel like when you're young, but like 23, you kind of like, for me, I like maybe just, I like to look girls around their own age, but being male hunting 40 plus, sorry.
That's that.
I'm sorry for the name, like he's hunting them as well, like he's a predator.
Well, that used to be one of the pornos, ain't it, MILF Hunter?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It was.
Yeah, no, I can imagine actually.
Well, he was a middle-aged man as well, though. It's not like he was a fucking young man. But yeah, fucking, they were funny. He was just funny, though. Obviously, you know, I watched it to enjoy the sex part of it, but the way he just speak to the women and that, like, just chat shit and fucking, like, proper negging, like, you know, just abuse them, but in a good way. And they went back. Obviously, they're all fucking playing still anyway. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing these days. A shame.
Oh.
But yeah, on those last confessions, we shall leave it there. Hopefully, there is another one for you next week. But as I say, if we don't have enough time to get something organised, I'll try and drop a driving with JD or something. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll try and get things sorted. If not, try and keep your tears internal. You know, don't be too sad. We will be back and coming in your ears soon enough. So yeah, have fun. And James, you know, try not to cry. Just wait for that email on fucking Sunday night, and otherwise you're getting blocked, kid. Yeah. As always, keep it real and peace.
Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's waiting, oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny. you can't deny. Can't deny.